Good morning. Here we are Friday morning. The ending of a work week. I woke this morning after staying up very late for me, working on a little vlog, a little video that I did with Tana Newberry. And I'm finding at this stage of my journey, staying up late, being the night owl is not something that comes easy to me. Now, it's not to say that I can't stay up late, but I have to stay very physically active. If I'm not physically active, then my body starts shutting down. And so it started shutting down late in the evening. But we created a video that I think is going to be pretty darn awesome. It should be out today. I had a little problem with the internet. So uploading and downloading and all the processes of putting it together didn't happen last night. So today it should be out. It's I think it was an hour and 40 minutes that we actually filmed. And I gotta say, when I woke up, I was very thankful. And so today is what I'm going to talk about this morning is I am thankful. I wake up with a grateful heart every morning, no matter what I feel. I wake up giving thanks because that's how I have to start my day. It's no longer anything else. It's just how I have to start my day. Every time I wake up and get out of that bed in the middle of the night, I'm giving thanks. Just like this cup of coffee I'm having right now. I'm very thankful. Very strong cup of coffee. For some reason, I have a desire to have strong cup of coffee. As I'm having this desire in my life to be more. And at the same time, I am very thankful and grateful for how the universe is God in the universe is lining things up in my life right now. As I keep mentioning, when we start walking in agreement, when we start walking in line with what God in the universe sees for our better or for our best interest, things happen. What is to be starts to be. What is will be. There's no longer that need to start forcing. It just happens. I've mentioned many times now, in my everyday, there seems to be a flow that's happening, and I am now finding myself in my own flow. And all it is becoming aware of who you are. And I know there are many who sit and say, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. And how do you figure it out? What do you do to figure it out? And it's a process. This didn't come to me just overnight. I actually sat out here when I first came back to this town and trying to rediscover who it was and what it is I'm to do. For many, they seen me as this guy who was just sitting around. And there was quite a few times where I would mention that I'm waiting for the universe to show me what it is I'm to do. And in essence, it's exactly what happened. But I was going out seeking, looking, inquiring, asking, talking to people. And as I did, it just seemed my storyline started to unfold. The words started to pour out. There was moments there I discovered last night through a little stack of papers that I have that I was writing poems on the back of napkins. And it was like I would write whatever I would see, a piece of paper, I would write my thoughts that were going through my head at the time. And I'm looking back and there were just like little snippets of what I was seeing, what I was feeling. Some were rough, a lot were rough, but some of them I see a love that was coming out of me, and it was put on paper. I still have flashes where words come together in a way that I put them with a picture. And sometimes the picture speaks to me in ways that I find the words that flow with what it is I see in the picture. And it's just like the pictures I am now taking. I've been told, well, it's only that because you use filters. And it's like, yes, it's true. But it's like saying to the painter, well, you're using oils, or you're using water colors, or you're using acrylics. That's the only reason you're good, or that's the only reason you've created that piece. But in reality, it's the vision, the seeing, what you're not really seeing. You might start with a color, but the person, has to compose and put it all together and see it through their mind's eye. And most art comes from that, is the vision that you have internally that is inspired by you, your soul. And so, yeah, there are filters. Yes, there are paints, but if I was to give you a palette of different colors, all the primary colors, could you put a painting together? If I give you a ball of clay, could you form something that would be noticeable? And that's how it works. So sometimes we can sit and say, if, to another, well, you're using these things to make this happen. It's like looking at somebody who has actually found who they are, and you start to see the change in them. What makes them different than you? What are they using? Are they taking a pill to make them happy? Are they? It's becoming aware of who you are. Then all of a sudden, your true authentic self steps up to the plate, and here you become almost a new person. Because these things that happen to you will happen in ways that some will look at you and go, what happened? What changed? What's different about you? And it's you finding you. Yeah. It's you finding you. Be thankful. Be grateful. No matter where you are right now, no matter what you are feeling right now, be thankful. Be thankful for the little things. Even if you can't feel the desire to be thankful because you don't see anything that's worth being thankful or grateful for. Start with the little things. You're still here. You're still able to change anything that needs to be changed in your life. You are still breathing. So what is it you're going to do? It's an opportunity for you every day, every time you take a breath, to change the narrative of your journey. Love is something that I find most are seeking, even though there are those who sit and say and have said, I need more than love. That in itself is a statement that gets me every time I've heard that in the past. because I always will follow it up with, where there's love, nothing is missing. And then the response will be, but you still have to pay your bills. You still have to have money. And that's not, love doesn't mean you don't go without money. It just means that that's the beat that you should live your life with love. That changes your whole vibration. That changes that when you go to work, when you go to your business, when you go to your career, when you go to these places where you might create art, it's with love. You change your own vibration and you will change those around you. The power of love heals. And that's the name of my sites. That's the name on my business card. I believe that, and ever since that came to me when I thought of how am I going to label what it is that I do, that's what came to me. The power of love heals, because I've seen many people, many prophets, read many books about how a man just walked this earth and all he shared was love. And there was so much healing power in his love, people would seek him out just to touch the hem of his garment and be healed. Now that's love. To walk that way, to walk just in love. You will vibrate in such a way that everyone around you will be magnetically pulled to you. So, the power of love heals, and where there's love, nothing is missing, are two power phrases that I use a lot. And those that are around me, that's what I want to feel. I want to feel love, because that's what I want to radiate, is love. Well, the ending of another little vlog. Hopefully this resonates with somebody. If it does, drop me a line. You can find me on Facebook, Nicholas Gallardo on Facebook. Instagram, Power of Love. YouTube, Power of Love. Heals. I'm listening to the sounds in the street and I got sidetracked. Like, subscribe. You can find me. Look for the video that's coming out today, and if you hit that little bell on the side, you get updates automatically as to what's coming up. And you never know what I'm going to do. Yesterday I did a little vlog where I'm walking in the rain. I thought that was kind of different. Left me without breath. I caught myself looking back, panting almost. But still yet it was different. So, find me if you're interested. Like, subscribe, be well, be love, always. Until next time, stay awesome.